Options Insight. I'm Taylor Riggs, and joining me from the CPO in Chicago, Scott Bauer of Prosper Trading Academy. Scott, first, I just want to get the tone on the ground there because we've had some swings today, higher, lower. It looked like the last I checked, the Dow had gone back to being in positive territory. Is it global growth concerns or something more substantial going on?
You know, I think it's a little bit of global growth concerns, but more what's coming out of the big S&P 500 companies and earnings. And on the ground here, I think traders are actually a little bit fidgety, a little bit nervous. They don't necessarily believe the rally today. We sold off midday. We're back positive again. But I think there's some angst here that we're due for another sell-off.
I want to get into a trade because we're awaiting American Airlines. They're going to report tomorrow morning. You like the stock. You think it might be a little bit undervalued if it keeps selling off. Walk me through your trade with American.
Right. So what I'm really looking for is more of a backstop here. There's a lot of support in the stock around 30. I'm looking to sell the 31.5, 30 put spread of next week, not the one expiring this week, but next week for about 60 cents or so, because I think American is at a really juicy spot here for an entry. By selling a put spread, I'm not necessarily looking for a huge rebound, but just more so that the stock is going to stop going down. If the stock does continue to go down here, that's okay. I don't mind being what we called put the stock because this is an area where I want to get long it anyway.
Talk to me about some of the other airlines as well and the airline sector as a whole. They've gotten pretty beat up. United actually came out with better guidance than some of the competitors like Delta and American. Is that a stock that you're interested in, or is it just American?
No, I did like United. I didn't do anything, but I was actually on the show last week, and we talked about Delta, and I had the same exact type of trade setup, selling a put spread. That worked out nicely, and I see a lot of similarities between Delta and American, so that's why I like that setup here.
We started the conversation just quickly talking about earnings season. We're in the midst of it. What's your biggest concern right now about earnings? Is it revisions lower? Is it missing full year guidance? Is it missing current estimates? What's the biggest concern?
Yeah, I don't think the current estimates are the big concern. I think it's more of the forward guidance. What if any, of the China, tariff situation? How is that going to impact? What are we going to see going in, not necessarily even next quarter, but full year guidance? That's the big red flag here.
Full year guidance, the big red flag. Thank you. That was Scott Bauer of Prosper Trading Academy. Lisa, Scarlett.